Hey, it's Jim in the shop again today, working on a 365 special Husky that a guy ended up getting a deal on it and a 372 if he bought both of them. He got them for a good deal. And the 365 wasn't running that good. I just did a compression test on it. It's like 97 PSI. It will run, but not well. Pulled the muffler off and piston scuffed up on the exhaust port side. I'll splice some pictures into that. And doing a pressure and vac test just to try and see what else is wrong with it before I'm in it. So I'll show you what I'm up to. Okay, so I got my pressure and vacuum tester set up here. Got my block off plates on over the intake and the exhaust port, and then my pressure and vac tester nozzle goes down the impulse hose here. Did the vacuum test. It was actually didn't seem to be leaking there. I'll try it again here in a minute if I can't get this to indicate on the pressure side, because the pressure side's the one that actually gives us bubbles when we're doing this. So trying to get her pumped up to about 7 psi on the gauge, just a hair over, and then we'll watch it and you can see it's bleeding off, and it's bleeding off at a faster rate than we want to tolerate here as well. I'll put a couple more pumps in it, but I soaked everything down pretty good on the outside, and there's nothing obvious. I know I figured I'd just freehand it. Everybody's gonna get nauseous, be bitching in the comments, but anyways, so yeah, so nothing obvious here. I did try and soak around the base gasket as well, because that's one of the ones that it could also be. So we're not seeing it at the plug, at the intake manifold, or the impulse hose, or our decomp. And I don't have any leaks on my block off plate on the exhaust, so it's almost kind of leading me to seals, but usually seals, your vacuum test will actually indicate that one. So I'm just gonna do vacuum again here and see if I come up with something. So I did pull the clutch off. There's a bushing that I put back in there that normally goes between your worm gear and the seal. It may put a little pressure on that real thin O-ring that's in there to help it seal, so I put that back in. I soaked that down good, and I kept hearing it hissing, and turns out you can kind of see here our pressure's bleeding off again, but it's actually on the base of this decomp valve. I just have it on a different angle here now, so it was making bubbles. Yeah, so it's another one of those guys. Okay, so it is a little bit of extra diagnostics or dicking around, whatever you want to call it, but I want to be sure, so it's definitely worth it to me to try and have that nailed down before I get into it.